Quebec-born astronaut David Saint-Jacques is back on Earth after completing a record-setting mission. And Caroline, it was a bit of a hard landing.
I think it pretty much always is, Mitsumi. Yes, Saint-Jacques and his fellow American and Russian colleagues landed safely in Kazakhstan last night in a landing that NASA actually said was picture perfect, but that doesn't mean it was easy. After more than 6 months in space, they returned to Earth in gravity at an initial speed of 28,000 kilometers per hour. And despite the parachute, which of course slows down the Soyuz vehicle for landing to less than 10 kilometers an hour, it's described as feeling like a bit of a hot car crash or going over Niagara Falls in a barrel on fire, because the craft gets very, very hot as it burns through the atmosphere on descent. Now, all of this, of course, is made harder on the human body by the very real physical effects of being up in space for over half a year. Saint-Jacques has now set the record for the longest single space flight by a Canadian at 204 days, and he will feel the effects of that for some time. Despite the fact he exercised for 2 hours a day while at the International Space Station, the lack of gravity on his body means that he has lost muscle mass and bone density, and that bone density could take him a full year to get back. Here's a friend of Saint-Jacques, fellow astronaut Colonel Jeremy Hansen, who says he should be walking by the time he reaches Houston, but he'll have to undergo an intense reconditioning now that he's back on Earth.
Then you have training every single day, working on strengthening and getting himself back. He'll feel significantly better after a week. And then if we talk to him a month later, he'll be like, yeah, I'm feeling pretty much normal, but he'll have a few things that he notices.
Now, another person who knows exactly what it's like to be in space is Governor General Julie Payette. She congratulated Saint-Jacques on a remarkable job in a tweet, calling his homecoming a joyous occasion. Saint-Jacques was, of course, already very fit before he left on this mission, and his health was being monitored while in space. But he was actually a bit of a guinea pig for the Canadian Space Agency, as its focus on this mission was humans in space. Here's Isabelle Tremblay, the Director of Astronauts, Life Sciences and Space Medicine at the CSA.
So we study humans and health and all aspects of health, so physical, mental, and social. And the knowledge we acquire in space really applies here on Earth. So we choose those subjects that really are the convergence of space exploration challenges and terrestrial challenges. Make sure that it benefits everyone, all Canadians, and that we make the most of our investments in the space program.
Tremblay added that while Canada's space program may be smaller than some of the other countries aboard the International Space Agency, we actually contribute a lot in terms of experiments and knowledge. So we do carry our weight in space mitts, even if we're all weightless up there. Wouldn't it be nice to be weightless for a while, but you have to pay for it when you come back?
Yeah, I know. It would be nice, though, for a while. Okay, thanks a lot, Caroline.